What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 43 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Deathmaster Snikch campaign. So as we saw last time, a glorious little fight against a Srui over here saw us actually lose a few units out of Snikch's army. I'm still quite impressed about it, actually. Granted, we fought at half HP, but still, it's nice to find these late game little more difficult battles. I always enjoy those. Anyway, we will now have to go in and destroy Srui's army for good, and this was also a betrayal by the filthy wood elves, but you know, we were expecting that one. In addition to that, on the bright side, finally, we have our joint Pestilence Molder task force starting to be built. This will be an all Pestilence and Molder army with monsters and plague priests all over the place, and this is a joint anti-lizard task force because their job will be to, along with Queek Headtaker, destroy the lizards. Mostly because these armies, this type of army hasn't had much in the way of fighting thus far, and neither has Queek. We've gotten most fights out of Snikch himself, of course, in addition to Ikit Claw, who will probably just go and betray these guys, the Bjornlings. I'm just gonna send him back up because he's already had a lot of fights, and I don't see any of the newer fights with him being any different. But Queek at least can still enjoy stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how difficult the lizards are. I suppose we could always come back for the Bjornlings, or maybe even have Snikch take them down. It'll depend. Anyway, first things first. Plane of Bones, easy little auto resolve. Get some free food out of it. I guess we could take the money, but you know, I'll just take the food. I'll just take the food. Money isn't really a problem at this stage, even though our empire isn't even half complete with regards to all the buildings we still need to build. They're everywhere, but we'll get to it eventually. And let's see. Oh, in fact, oh damn, I was hoping that we'd have 4,000 because then we could build an undercity building, but apparently not. Alright, there's a little rebellion here. I swear I destroyed it last episode, or the episode before that. It couldn't be back already, could it? Regardless, let's just have it get destroyed one more time. A little bit of a free XP influx. I don't think that the... Oh wow, what the hell? Did this get hurt just now, or was it like that before? Oh, it doesn't matter, it heals to full anyway. Wait, what? Units replenished by 31%? Artillery acquired, Plague Claw Catapult? What the hell is going on here? What? Wait, where did the artillery... It goes into the reinforcement army? I don't understand why this is 31% replenishment. We destroyed armies that were like 10 times the size of this and got like 3% replenishment. I really don't get how that mechanic works. If anybody knows, please explain it to me. Alrighty, let's see. Did we in fact get a free Plague Claw Catapult? Yes, we did. That's kind of hilarious. And yes, I'm aware of the function, it's just that we've been playing this long and haven't gotten one thus far. But I guess we did confederate most of our allies instead of fighting other Skaven, so there wouldn't have been a chance to acquire their artillery via stealing it after battle anyway. So, Assassin Rel, we could go for Opportunist with you. I don't think we... You know what? Let's get Sneaky. And we'll go for the other stuff after. That'll be good. And now I think what we'll want to do is I actually want to move Mr. Abskit. Let's move him down here. We're not at war with the lizards yet, so I just want to move him down here to see what's going on over here. Like so. Let's see. Oh, there's nobody in the Bara, so that would mean a free take if we go for it. Rosetra, however, probably won't be able to hold against a full lizard army. We will have to pay attention to that, but that's all. I think it'll be okay. In the meantime, Ikit, you are going to move right here alongside Mr. Queek. And Queek is in Spread the Rot stance, which means it'll debuff the enemy armies in the province. I wonder if it debuffs the garrison army, because I feel like the Lamian army is going to attack us right now. I feel like that's what's going to happen. We will also go for offensive encampment, I think. We can't use another Plague the Rot, or Spread the... Plague? Did I just say Plague the Rot? Because we don't have 100% movement range. There we go. These two are probably going to get attacked. Because this garrison's going to start suffering attrition. There's really no need to do anything but siege it right now, especially since Snikch is still busy and we still have objectives to complete. I believe that's everything other than Snikch attacking Srui and destroying the Redhorn tribe for good, so let's get that going immediately. I believe the assassins can't do anything about this, so yeah, let's just have you... wait. Switch out of the stance, go into your Regu stance. Attack Srui, please. Alrighty, we got an ambush. We are not going to auto-resolve because I don't trust it. Let's take the Banner of Swiftness, which was on our Death Runners before, but is no longer on them. What banner are you using? The Weapon Strength. You're using Armor Piercing. That's a really good banner on these guys in particular. I guess we'll use the Banner of Swiftness on our Sorcerer. Alright, let's destroy these guys real quick. They still do have a few of those cav units, and our units are still fairly hurt. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Although their lord is now full HP. I really feel like when you recover a lord after losing one, if it's not to assassin. No, yeah, that would be cheap. That would be cheap. I was about to say that it should be at a lower HP level, but I suppose if it gets assassinated, then that lord is basically starts with low HP, and that's kind of cheap. So yeah. Alrighty, let's pop you guys right here. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, actually, no, we could probably get some use out of the Warp Grinders. Just hope we don't get them killed immediately. Pop you guys right here, pop you guys right here. Probably just going to set up our entire blob of units as one set. You guys set up right there. And then we'll have Ikit and Co. go after their lord. And by Co, I mean everybody. Let's get you guys as Group 1, or Group 2. I'll lock you down. Now, how are we going to do this? You know what? Everybody's going to turn off guard mode here, because we will not be needing it. We also want to be a little bit careful with our sorcerer. Let's put him back here. And I think that's good. That's about as good as it's going to get anyway. Alrighty, let's start deployment. And what is this? A doppelganger is the thing I want to use immediately. Summon that doppelganger right there. You guys charge. And get ready to pop that Warp Quake. Everybody shut up and dance. I mean, go and attack. Use your Warp Quake immediately, and then use Seismic Snare. And then Snikch attack immediately. Now, does the Warp Quake hurt the Warp Grinders? Because they always feel like they take insane amounts of damage as soon as you do anything with them. Whatever. I was going to pop a Veil of Shadows, but probably just pop a armor debuff on everybody. Where is it? Or armor buff on everybody. Oh, we don't even need it. Everybody's just going to die. Alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. It's not like we were going to chase this. Oh, wow, their lord already dropped. I guess he was a level 1 lord. I didn't even get a chance to debuff him. What the hell are you guys doing? Actually, attack the enemy? I'm not sure what those units are doing. Well, whatever. Attack them all. That unit's gonna get out, but actually, I'm not sure that this army can move again. Wow, maybe we should have just auto-resolved that. That was not really a fight, was it? But at least it was appropriate. We got revenge for the Death Squad, who we will revive. But hey, it's fine. As I said last time, I did want to retrofit Snikch's army a little bit. He's been using basically the same army since the very, very start of the game. He hasn't changed it at all, which is kind of impressive that a lot of these the Night Runners have survived for this long, as compared to the Gutter Runners, who are a little bit better at least. Anyway, is there any need to chase these guys down? I don't think so. I think they're all gonna die. Let's find out. Let's also hope that we get, let's see what percentage we get recovery for destroying these guys. Let's see, we got a 31% for destroying a tiny rebellion with weak units. How much should we get out of this? It's probably tied to unit numbers. And if it's tied to unit numbers, we're going to get, like, nothing from this, because the unit numbers here are small, therefore they aren't a lot to eat, but you would think big old corpses like the Cygor and Centaurs and Minotaurs could feed a lot. Yeah, see, only 5%. I feel like that's kind of ridiculous. Like, those are definitely big corpses. That's a lot of meat on that Cygor and all those Centaurs and chariots and stuff, but I feel like it doesn't value models any differently, i.e. it considers Cygor 1 unit, and it considers a unit of Skaven slaves 200 or 120, whatever the hell it is. Well, we'll take the 5 because it's better than nothing, and this army is now dead. We are then going to back off a wee bit right here, and we are going to go into Encamp stance so we can heal up to full. We can't... you know what, let's get 3 Skaven slaves in this army, temporarily. It's not like we could summon anything in one turn. Actually, wait. Can we summon anything crazy here? I want to get some Death Runners. We'll build them here as soon as we take Karak Ungor. We also want to get the Dread 13, but I don't think we can build it anywhere yet. Oh, no, because we haven't unlocked it. It's going to be impossible. Freaking unlocking it. Black 13, rather. 30 more turns left to go of research. Look at this. Just obnoxious. Where are we going to get those 30 turns? I'm willing to bet this campaign will be over long before we get through those 30 turns, but I guess we'll see. Gotta keep stealing tech as well. Okay, anyway, that's done. There's an unassigned skill point on Abskit, the Master Assassin. Who the hell are you and where are you? Oh, you're this guy. Right. Alrighty, well, you have pack leader and all that jazz. I guess we can move through this just to get fresh meat. It is a little bit more... Who are you using, by the way? You're using a bunch of clan rats, and you're using some poison wind and death globes. I guess we could buff those up. Warp smart, Skaven weapon team, flyers, doom wheels, and warp lightning. I'm pretty sure those don't count as weapon teams, do they? Otherwise, definitely doesn't count. Huh. Engineering skill. Wait, what buffs those guys? I feel like I've had this problem before where I was trying to figure out what exactly could possibly buff these units, and I'm not entirely sure because they're missile infantry, and these guys definitely existed before Skaven weapons team were a thing. And look, these all say weapon team, weapon team, weapon team, whereas these guys, the death globes, and these guys do not. They're just missile infantry. So does SFO not buff them at all? Does nothing buff them? Huh. Weird. Weird. I would like to know whether this would buff them, but this is only at rank 7 anyway, so it doesn't really help us. Okay, well, let's just move through. Let's see. This guy's an expert ambusher. Shuriken Jutsu. Missile damage for Night Runners and Getter Runners, of course. Crackle Bomb. Nah, you know what? Let's go for Tail Weapon. Might as well. Tougher than he seems. Interesting. Okay, that's done. Settlement upgrade available. I don't really care about that right now. What I do care about is that now we have 8,000 money. 8,000 money means if we go to Nagaron, let's say, we can go for 2 upgrades. That'll be a level 4 Ratkin Mafia and a level 3 Kill Purchase. Unless I'm mistaken. Let's see. We are 20 out of 60. This'll put us at 60 out of 60 because it'll give us plus 40. And then this will pop us down by 20, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. It's fine. Do it. Do it. There we go. Okay. That's good. We're out of money. We're out of turns. We're out of heroes to move. And we can proceed to the next turn. See if anything interesting happens. See if those orcs decide to sally out and have a last hurrah sort of thing. Who's over here? Where's Zag? I thought it would be... It should be Grimgor at the last, but it's alright. Oh, you know what? Yeah, as I said, let's... we might as well get some Skaven slaves in here while we're at it. Let's get these... Oh, wow, what the hell? Charge bonus is 38? What is increasing their charge bonus so much? I guess one of Snikch's buffs? That's pretty crazy. 36 charge for a Skaven slave unit? That's pretty impressive, frankly. I guess we'll get these 3 Skaven slaves right here. Oh... We don't have enough room. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll just get these 3. The sword rat ones. And then we'll delete them and replace them with other units. And next turn, okay, or as soon as we take Karakungor anyway. This is a fairly decent garrison, but I believe Snikch is fairly decent at sieging, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's end this turn. And let's proceed. Alright, Order of Lore Masters, Avalorn. Don't really care about what you guys. Military negotiation between the Order of Lore Masters and Thegan's Errantry. Those guys are pretty far away from each other. I don't know what the hell they're aligning for. Oh, wow, Libaris didn't actually attack us? That's shocking. Or Lamia, rather. I mean, Libaris, whatever you want to call them right now. They only have the one city, anyway. Alrighty, everybody else is not going to do anything, it seems. Bjorlings are pretty weak. I'm imagining that they lost one of their armies. You want an Alliance Thegan's Errantry? That's a no thanks from me. Goraz Deathmaker. Your Redhorn tribe buddies just tried to betray us, so no. You're fighting Libaris, though. Oh, and Blackcrack. Oh, that's why you love us. Improving to 481. Damn. Alright. They certainly love us. Oh, what the hell? The Redhorn tribe aren't actually dead. They were still alive there. I guess they have another horde somewhere. Oh, man, that's annoying. I wonder where it is. Maybe we can peace out with them. Oh, you idiots. You are out in the wilderness here. Why would you do that? Oh, wow, you just got yourselves killed. Oh, this means that we can actually get ourselves a cinematic battle. Right expires the 13th scheme. Pestilence contract received. Imminent rebellion. Don't care. Let's take a look at this shadowy dealings and that clan contract. Now, if we assassinate a clan again against Scryer, we purposely just didn't do the clan Scryer contract because it would mean losing 25% research rate. We don't freaking want that. That's bad. Okay, bad. Oh, and it's minus 20 rep. It's a max level contract. It would max us out with Pestilence, but we're already maxed out with Pestilence, so we don't really care there. Yeah. And we're at 40 here, so this would take us to the edge of the next level. I really don't want to lose the 25% research rate, because we have such a problem with research right now as it is. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna ignore this one again. What's the reward, though? 5k money and 20 food. It's not horrible. Certainly, we can certainly make use of it. Now, you, friendo, if we could pop you right here... Right to the edge of this and then have it attack this army, draw these units outside. That's probably what we're going to do. Probably going to suffer a little bit of attrition in the slave army, but whatever. Whatever, okay, we'll do that in a second. Because it's going to be a cinematic battle, let's do everything else we need to do this turn first, and then we'll proceed to that after. You, friendo, Infectique, going to go to... Hush. Okay, colonize this, please. Okay, thank you. And let's see, we're going to put this into... exploitative planning immediately and start building food. There we go. You can now return to Help It. Leave these as a little bulwark around Help It. I don't really care about any of these cities. I just want them here to watch for anybody attacking Help It, basically. That's all. That's all I'm really concerned about. Oh, there we go. We can upgrade this to the next level, but we don't want to spend the 15k right now. What about you, Prague? I guess we go for a Taskmaster platform. I would prefer not to have to build the covert choke points here immediately. Just build the Taskmaster's platform. We'll build the slave wheels after that. Yeah, do that. Do that. We'll do the same thing in Fort Ostrost. Okay, now who else needs to do things? Ronan. Okay, we'll use you guys last. Infectique, the other Infectique. It's all Infectiques here. Infectique is like Smith among Skaven. And let's go move you guys here. Or John, rather. I would think that it's a first name, Scuttle, unless it's backwards. Okay, anyway. Ekron, you're going to upgrade. We are going to upgrade these food buildings, rather. We can also get... You know what? Let's get the Rattling Warrants for now, just for the growth, and we'll replace them. We'll replace them later with whatever. Okay, next up, quick. I was gonna... what? This thing resummoned again? What the hell? I guess they get a new rebellion every single turn, and the reason I'm just gonna keep attacking these guys is because it's free XP, whereas these guys would destroy the rebellions anyway, so we might as well farm them ourselves. Why give them... There we go, nice. And then... oh, you can't recover at all. See, what the hell is this? This is also a rebellion, and it has a lot of models, but this time we get 0 Eat Captives recovery. How in the hell does this work? I really don't understand. Why was 131, and they were both rebellions of 1 turn, and the next one was 0? Ah, it makes no sense. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, enemy killed in battle, and let's go back to offensive camp, and then let's level up while we're at it. It is certainly running out of points to spend. We're still going to go through this because I want that Adrenaline Rush and the Second Wind Serum. Let's go for the Biometric Interface. Really? Biometric Interface? Ikat has alerted to potential health issues by his multifarious inventions, by which ailments can easily be cured, ensuring he is always in peak condition. The name Biometric Interface sounds like something else to me, but okay. I guess you could make one with magic. Alright, extra powder, please. Affects allies in range. Beautiful. And then you, can you get extra powder as well? Or you already have it, okay. Well, look at you. Smarter than everybody here. Okay, let's start moving through triangulation for that missile damage. Warlock Engineer. Okay, so that's done. Oh, hello, look what we have here. Mr. Kroq-Gar himself on Grimlock, level 26, and fairly frightening. I want to move this army far enough away so that Kroq-Gar can't actually attack it, but we are going to do some raiding. It is free XP after all. These guys hate us already. They're not going to un-hate us. They're going to keep on hating. Haters. Okay, let's see. What else can we do before we have our cinematic battle here? We could just keep sieging this. Once again, we fought these guys enough. Oh, wow. They should have just attacked us. Once again, I have no reason to actually bother fighting this, because I feel like it'll be a boring fight with us just standing outside the walls for like 8 years, like we've already seen every single Ikit fight. He's just gonna kill them all from range, so just gonna ignore these guys. How's that army looking? Let's get there. Let's get there. We still need another one of these Plague Priests. We have one with Sharp Claws and one with Distant Sight. You know what? Get one with Sharp Claws. If we get a better one coming along, I guess we could get one. But you are going to go with... You know what, let's just take a quick gander at what I leveled the other one like, because I want to level them at the same amount. So we go Warpstone tokens and these 3, and then everything that's normal through to Magical Reserves and Pestilent Birth, except you're going to get Wither instead of Blessed with Filth. Okay, it makes sense to me. Same type of deal. Warp tokens, Tail Weapon, Pestilent Breath, Power Sap, Plague Rush, Vermintide, and now I forgot whether he got Blessed with... I think we get Wither with him. And then Evasion, and then Magical Reserves and Pestilent Birth. There we go. I hope that was right. You should have Blessed with Filth. Yes, okay, perfect. Alright, these 2 will work out. You're going to join this army next turn. Warlock, you are missing a couple more units. You cannot currently recruit Regiments of Renown. 1 will come up very soon. Actually, 2 should come up very soon. And we are good there. Alright, what else do we got to do? Tweak, you're good. Morlock is good. Snikch will be good as soon as he kills some orcs. Ikit is good for now. Metastorm, you. And one of the other reasons I'm sieging this right now is because I don't want to start destroying Krokgar until this army is ready, because these guys want to play. I want to make some use of those Hell Pit Abominations, all that good stuff, so let's wait until they're ready. Now you, Metastorm, are going to move back where we were telling you to. Baram, you, I believe, are moving towards Snikch's army. And it's going to take you a hell of a long time to get there. Although, actually, moving through this territory might get you there a little bit quicker. But Snikch is probably not going to stay here. Although, we could trespass through these guys' lands. But we might as well trespass through the mountains instead of pissing them off. There's really no reason to fight with them right now. Whatever. Alright, Chant Scratchu Scar. You are here. We are getting you ready to start stealing tech from Carrick Ziflin. Oh no. You did what? I don't know, but you're going to steal tech. It's 0% failure. Or wait, no, negative 16%. Okay, I saw the 0% on target's effects below and saw something else. Alright, you can succeed in that. Start stealing that tech. Beautiful. Maybe reduce the time it takes to get to the freaking Black 13. And let's go construction cost reduction. Why not? Wound and block army. Yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. Let's see, who else needs to move? All this admin stuff. Let's see, Pestilos, no, Fabrigir. Who are you and where are you? What are you? You're Wall Breaker. Where was I sending you? Oh, we're gonna send you down here. We need a Wall Breaker down here. No, I guess we could just summon another one right here anyway. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Scrot. Okay, you're just an assassin that's here. Silent, you are an assassin here. And hello, we have a bunch of little skink priests. Start assassinating them one by one. Oh, you do not have a good chance because you have exhaustion. Well, that's a shame for you. That's a shame for you. Alright, who's up next? What are we looking at here? Scrot, I already checked. Gara the Blade is up next. You are good here. We can start moving out of this area with all of these assassins. I mean, our one and only remaining goal will be the lizards, so we might as well start heading down to them. I guess we don't need to head all of our assassins down. We'll keep a couple near Karazakarak. In fact, maybe we send them all to Karazakarak because we need to just take it for ourselves anyway. Like so. Oh, and we might as well upgrade these things as well. Do we bother? Alarm tunnels. Public order is okay here, surprisingly enough. I know, I'll just leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. We will instead go for moving Ognag and Nurglost. Ognag does not need to move. Nurglost, you, I was going to have assassinate an Orky hero, but I don't see one, and you're exhausted, so doing this seems like a bad idea. Actually, you only have a 4% chance of failure. Might as well try it. Hey, you succeeded anyway. Good job, Nurglos. That's a level 35-ish an assassin for you. You're almost as assassiny as Snikch himself. And let's get you sneaky. Yeah, I feel like you should be sneaky. Alrighty, there we go. Anybody else need to move? Does not look like it. Looks like we're done here. So let's move through the Lord's Not Moved. Imminent rebellion, settlement. Yeah, okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you, Ronan, up here. We're not gonna jump yet because we don't want you to get intercepted. Actually, I'm actually curious. If you get intercepted by Wurzag, will it draw the garrison in? Or would it not? Do we risk it either way? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Alright, let's just move you the old-fashioned way right there. I hope that's close enough. Because if you're too far, I'll be annoyed. Alright, moving on in. The rat ogre just towering over everything. And then Snikch, with your newfound slave army. Right here. Ambush, and oh, I don't actually want a freaking ambush here. We didn't want these guys by themselves. We could decline the attack and then move back in. I really wish you could see how much movement range you had, or movement distance we have left here. I hope that we do. Alright, let's back out. Let's try this again. Let's hope this works out. You're gonna back out. Hopefully you have movement range. Yeah, you seem to. And then you're gonna try the exact same thing. Try not to ambush this time. We want to dry out that garrison. Is there a stance we could go into that won't screw us? No, not really. Nah, try it again. Damn it. Decline attack again. And how far did that move you? That didn't move you at all. Try it again. Really? Is it just stuck on ambush? We have no choice but to ambush him. That's a shame. Looks like we won't be drawing out the garrison, will we? Alright, fine, just auto-resolve this. And nobody was hurt. Actually, this army got... Oh, no, that's probably from the attrition. Alright, let's eat those captives. Just a wee bit. Obsidian Trinket, yes. And this... And I was hoping for a cinematic battle here. Alrighty, I guess what we could do is we could assault this in a cinematic battle. Because I would like the final battle against the orcs to be a cinematic battle, and not an actual... not a boring siege. So let's actually do this. Right here, Karakungor, we're going to do this cinematically. Looks like this will be the end of the Greenskins. They have a decent garrison that has been hurt a little bit. There's no giants here, so nothing that Snikch and Co. really can't contend with, so let's freaking do it. Alrighty, here we go, the very last battle against the Orc Horde. Karakungor stands thus far unbroken, but that's about to change. Oh, look, there's actually chains going in from the sky. Oh, well, that works. And look at our poor sacrificial Skaven slaves right here, the ones that we just summoned. They're about to take some damage from those towers, and these are the cannonball towers or something. Because they do a lot. I mean, wow, look at that one shot exploding so many of these poor Skaven slaves. These guys were just the experimental Skaven slaves. I did want to see how much damage the towers would do, and it's a fair amount. Take a look at this. A few more cannonballs coming in. Watch that HP drop very, very quickly. There we go. There we go. Sacrificial units are always fun. This is one of the reasons I love playing the vampire counts. When you just don't care about losing thousands upon thousands of zombies and skeletons, and then you can just get them back with raised dead. That's even better than with Skaven and their Skaven slaves, because at least you have to recruit Skaven slaves, and it takes a while anyway. Anyway, that unit's obviously going to get wrecked, so let's see what the order of battle is going to be like here. Now, let's speed it back up. Our secondary army, i.e. our slave army, is coming in. In the meantime, Snikch and these units of Warp Grind as well, and Liv, of course, but that's his shadow. He doesn't even need to be mentioned. Are moving up. I'm going to use them to break through this wall right here, as well as take care of these towers, so that we can go in and then hopefully assassinate their lord and maybe deal with some of these cav units, but we'll see how that works out. More importantly, since this is the last battle against the... Oh, that's nice. I never noticed this part. Huh. Never look around, huh? Did they deface the this statue by putting an orky face on it? But it doesn't look like an orc, it's too short. And, oh, what the hell? Oh, look at the skull here. I wonder, was this skull here before, or was it defacement? I think it's defacement. And where did this come from? The hell? That's a very, very large skull. Considering what we know about dragons, this is the skull of something like, I don't know, like a sky giant's, something. I don't know. Something that lived alongside the sky giants, maybe. Anyway. What I was about to say is what we're going to do is we're going to send a giant pile of Skaven slaves just to assault the enemy models. I want to see what this is going to be looking like. A full-on Skaven slave assault. Send them into the enemy cannons as is only appropriate. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit while the Skaven slaves, quote-unquote, eagerly await to be sent to their doom. Look at this, glorious. There we go. The first line of Skaven slaves is moving in, and those are the sacrificial ones, and I just want to send them in to absorb as many shots as possible before we move the main line in. And then we assault them outright. Not having to be careful. Glorious. This guy's having a bad time. But hey. It might still be better to die like this than with horrible mutations or something like that, or be experimented on by Molder or Pestilence and all that. There we go. Attack. So yeah, these are the first units, but then the second, the main army is coming in. Look at this giant pile of Skavens. Of course, the Skaven are moving in. These guys are elite forces, i.e. our Gutter and Night Runners are going to wait for these guys to absorb some more shots and get set up here, and then they're going to move in. But everybody is going to have to take damage. Let's see the Orky point of view over here. What do they see? They do have some Black Orcs up here and some elite units, but I think we're going to be okay. We do also have our 2 sets of Plague Claw catapults, which are going to target 2 of their towers, at least slightly reduce the power of their cannon fire, because those are the most threatening units, quote-unquote, on the field. There we go. As soon as we deplete them, this is going to be a lot better. And wait, slow it down a little bit. Let's just take a look at what's happening on the other side of the map. Now, we have sent in our warp grinders to grind away at those walls. They're at 51%. The enemy spider riders are trying to fire upon Snikch or fire upon Liv. They're obviously not going to be too effective. A couple arrows have hit him. A couple of arrows are sticking out of him, but most of them are going wide and sticking into the ground. It's kind of funny. I mean, actually, it does seem appropriate, as these are goblin archers, and they're not known for their accuracy. It would be cool if assassins had some sort of like blocking of arrows ability. I feel like they're fast enough to actually block them, but they just stand there, kind of like the deflection ability that the Swords Masters of Hoeth have. Anyway, let's get back to the main assault here. Let's speed it back up to normal. There we are. Alright, here come the pile of Skaven slaves. Get ready to go up those walls. Start filling the enemy with slingshots. Beautiful. Beautiful. And look at what we have here. A unit of orcs actually sallies out of the gate to try to stop this attack. Kind of interesting. It's very rare to actually see the AI do this, but of course this unit is going to have a pretty... Oh wow, they're actually massively buffed. Night Shroud upgraded, Sneaky Stabbing, Crown of Command. Damn, these Orc biggins. Lots of buffs, but the Skaven Slave Spears do have a fair amount of buffs themselves in these, well, not literal buffs, but to their defensive capabilities and all that. Plus, these guys are going to get hit by so many slings. Sacrificial, but very much orky. Oh, look at all those slings coming in. Feels like it would really hurt to get bonked on the head by one of those. Actually, kind of shocking that that a human could survive this. I mean, orcs could, because they're orcs. Anyway, there we go. The main assault has begun over on this side. We're climbing up. We're actually climbing up uncontested a little bit on this one side. However, a massive spell goes down, kills basically this entire unit of Skaven slaves from full HP. Pretty damn amazing. That's highly effective. Good job, AI. Good job. Impressive. Impressive. Let's speed it back up, and let's keep watching the goings-on over here. I'm mostly interested in this. I know that Snikch and Liv are fighting some units over there, i.e. the cav units, the spider riders, but honestly, that's not very interesting. We've seen those fight over and over again. It's a lot rarer that we see thousands upon thousands of Skaven slaves climb walls in futility, or mostly for our entertainment here. Appropriate. There we go, and fortunately we still have those catapults. In fact, maybe what the hell is that? What the hell was that? Huh, some kind of effect of something. Maybe it was a spell down there. I don't know what it was. Whatever. Whatever, keep it up. Keep climbing. Skaven slave spears are slowly climbing up here. Oh, look at them actually taking the walls. Good job. Good job, and there we go. Some more debuffs or something coming in. Yeah, what I was about to say is we could have used a couple more of these Plague Claw catapults up here. Or four sets would have been a little bit better than two. If we were to lose any of these Skaven slaves, and it's very, very possible that we will probably get a couple more Plague Claws in here, just for this purpose. I mean, while these guys are taking the hits, we might as well get some damage in. There we go. Good job, little Skaven slaves. You fight those gobos here. I wonder if more of our Skaven slaves got killed by the enemy or by our own slinger. And oh, there we go. Our Night Runners are in now. You can see the difference of the slingshots, and they're going to be doing a lot more damage than the slings of our Skaven slaves. There's a massive, massive difference because those are armor piercing and they hit just plain a lot harder. Let's briefly check back on how Snikch is doing over here, but let's just check out how many of these units are already routing. Most of them have probably routed because of the Plague Claw catapults. Like, look at these shots coming in on this unit of Orc Biggins. They're about half HP, and they this guy, did he get exploded, or he did? No, he's missing an arm. It looked like he jumped out. He's like, peace out. Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, let's take a look at what's going on over here. There we go, we have charged in, and the enemy turned out to have quite a few units of these Forest Goblin Spider Riders over here. There's, what, 4 here? There's another one in this fight as well. They're the Deaf Creepers. In addition, they have a unit of Orc Biggins and a unit of Trolls in here. Oh, and another unit of Spider Riders. And yes, there was a unit of Trolls. They are 2 HP. I did immediately target them with Snikch and our entire group of heroes. We have 5 total heroes here. 3 assassins, well, Snikch, an assassin lord, then Liv, who is an assassin hero. Then we have the warlord over here. Wait, no, wait. We have 2 assassin heroes, Snikch, the warlord, and oh, look at him sitting up there, just yelling, not even helping out. Not even helping out at all. He can at least stab down or throw stuff. He's just yelling for the Bone Breaker or Bone Crusher, whatever the hell the proper name is, to do what it properly does. And of course, we also have our wizard here. Oh wow, look at the assassins just like keeping a little space. The enemies can't get close enough. Don't want to get close to those weeping blades, I suppose. But yeah, oh, well, look at you jumping up. Get a nice dunk on him. There we go. Actually knocks a fair amount of these Spider Riders back, and this particular gobbo goes flying. Good job. Yeah, you roar at them, and you smash them a little bit more. Alrighty, but once again, that isn't particularly interesting. They just sit there and just do that for a while. I'd much rather see the siege, but let's just watch for a few more seconds. There we go. These guys are all running away, and one of the benefits of this unit of Eshin Triads, I gotta mention that briefly, is you can summon them within the wall. So these ones, I moved them right up to the wall here. And then I summoned the clone unit right here to help out the heroes to distract a pile of units right here, which is very, very useful. And we're not even fighting with Menace below here. We definitely could have used that, but whatever. Whatever, and then we move up the Warp Brightness to destroy this gate. Let's check out the main menu in the meantime. Menu, venue, whatever. And there we go. Main assault. And here comes another volley from those Plague Claw catapults. I wonder, if we take a look at it this way, can we change the camera view? No, I can't select units. Damn. Something that you could change the camera view to follow the fire, but unfortunately not the case. Oh well, it's all good. There we go, and let's follow those along a wee bit, and right. That's what I wanted to see, basically. These poor orcs. How are the? Oh, look at our Skaven slaves. They're actually still alive up here. Managed to. I think one of the benefits of them is that they have so many units that even though most of the ones that climb up here die, they just have more to replace them. That's kind of the whole point of Skaven slaves in the first place. And yeah, look at these guys. They're trying to reinforce the line here. I do believe Snikch has finally engaged with Wurzag over here. There he is. Looking pretty Wurzaggy. There we go. It looks like the Bone Crusher, Bone Breaker is chasing down Spider Riders. I do believe I did tell Snikch to attack this guy, but he might have changed targets. Oh wow, the Eshin Sorcerer is taking quite a bit of damage, but it's all good. And there we go. Looks like we got a little one-on-one going over here. Oh, Verminous Valor looks like gonna jump to attack Mr. Wurzag. And there we go. Our other units have broken in. I did send the Gutter Runners, not the Slinger Gutter Runners, which are helping out with the main assault here, to attack. We've also broken through both of the gates at exactly the same time. The Warp Grinders breaking through here, allowing the Eshin Triads to charge in a giant pile and break through that gate. Not that this battle isn't over, but still. And then this gate at the same time was being whacked away by a single unit of Skaven slaves this entire time, also broken through. Amazing. Look how successful the Skaven Slave Assault here is. I think they might have actually won this without Snikch's intervention, surprisingly enough, especially if we were to get 4 of these Plague Claw Catapults instead of 2, and especially if we were to have sat back and destroyed the towers instead of running into them and taking casualties. But what's the fun in that, right? There we go. Eshin Triad's coming in, but it looks like they won't get any real action here because this battle is just about over. Everybody's running. Spider Riders are gone. I don't know whether Wurzag survived, but it doesn't really matter whether he did or he didn't because this battle is very much over. Close victory, it says, but the only major losses here, and calling them major. Oh, there's Wurzag. Calling them major would be incorrect. The only losses here were a bunch of Skaven slaves, and really not a big deal. I'm really happy that we got this chance to do a final cinematic battle for the Orcs to see them off right, giving them some casualties as a sign of respect. There we go. Ooh, there we go. The final battle against the Orcs, and it was a really fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. That giant pile of Skaven slaves just moving into the wall, thousands upon thousands of the Ratlings falling upon the Orky defenders, while the Orky defenders were getting shot up by our catapults. Very nice. And very nice, and a nice little pseudo side action with Snikch and Liv getting their final revenge on Wurzag there with the help of with their friends here, Pesticlich and the Warlord here, and as well as the Eshin Sorcerer. There we go. 3 Assassins, 1 Sorcerer, and 1 Warlord. I get so happy when you don't have to be careful. And obviously, we're done with this area, we're done with the Orcs, and we're very close to the end of the campaign, so I'm just, it's very nice not to have to be caring about losing units that much. It just seems more fun to me that way. Anyway, let's see. We could spend some food here. I don't want to go into the next level, so let's go level 4. That is still a considerable food loss, but the thing there is, maybe we just go straight to level 5. This will certainly hurt our public order and our leadership and all that, so now I know what, level 4 is fine. Level 4 is fine. There we go. Karakongor, I just don't want to stay around here and don't have to have it defended. There we go. Black Crag destroyed. Now, there's a lot of administrative stuff to do, and I will do it between the episodes as always. We'll probably set up some recruitment. Damn. I was hoping we'd get enough buildings to be able to recruit the Death Runners immediately here, but yeah, Snikch is going to have to stick around. We'll destroy these Skaven slaves, which were sacrificed there. I'm actually surprised that they didn't all die, and I'm actually surprised that these guys didn't all die as well. Impressive. And there we go. Now, one of the problems with the Black Crag being destroyed is that we will get a lot less we'll get a lot less liked by a lot of factions who love us for destroying Black Crag. So I'm going to take another look at diplomacy between the episodes. We don't really need to get into protracted fights with anybody at this stage. Our empire is gigantic, and frankly, I don't really fear any of the other remaining factions. And we will also have Snikch destroy something. I was originally thinking maybe we'd destroy the vampire counts, but A, they're not a threat. B, their territory is all screwed up with their public order. Well, I mean, it doesn't affect the Skaven, the corruption. It doesn't affect their buildings, but it does affect our army. So moving through this would be an absolute hassle because we'd have to use the tunnel jumping thing every single time. So I think we'll destroy something else with Snikch's power. Maybe Britonia. I mean, it's a decently large territory here. I'll destroy all of this. Might be kind of entertaining. And what the hell do I see down here? Oh, these guys are going to attack this. Is this under siege? I completely forgot this was under siege. What are you doing, Killian? How are you doing? I don't know what the hell this is, but I'm gonna just auto-resolve this. Silly. Absolutely silly. Well, it's free food. I'm not going to complain about the free food because we do need to get that back. Faction destroyed Mengels, man flayers, beautiful. Yeah, Britonia seems like a pretty nice target for destruction. If only Ulthuan was a single faction right now, but it's so spread out that there's really no point in targeting them with that. And I don't see any other faction that's big enough to warrant us destroying them outright. Nagaron is providing us a lot of trade money, so we don't want to target them with it. It doesn't look like the lizards are doing particularly well here either. I don't think I've ever seen Britonia get this strong. I mean, they usually do conquer all this, but comparatively, compared to all the other factions, it would be nice to target Winter too, but once again, they're providing a lot of our trade value. So anyway, we'll figure that out next time. I'll deal with the diplomacy and all the money spending and the building and the retrofitting of Snikch's army between the episodes. And next time, probably gonna begin the war against the last defenders. It's about damn time. Only a few turns to go before Morlock and his army is ready, and the joint task force of anti-lizardness. I guess if we keep all three lords here, that would mean Scryer and Moors and Pestilence and Molder are all contributing to this, while, Eshin just watches from the shadows and supports with assassins, so that feels right. And once again, before we end off the campaign, other than destroying the last defenders, we will still have to destroy the Bjornlings, take Karazakarak because we can't leave them in Bjornling hands. In addition, we also have to confederate Tretch Craventail. Now, he is willing to confederate at any point because our alliances or our we're very, very powerful at this stage, and he just has no chance compared to comparatively ranked 25. The only thing is, I don't really want the extra administration right now, and I really don't want to get into a protracted war with any of these other factions, because that might very well happen. But we might just confederate him anyway. I'm really curious. Yeah, but when we confederate him, he probably has a bunch of armies. We probably have to delete them all. Maybe I'll do that this episode. I don't know, I'll think about it. I do want him, I just don't care about this territory. Does he even have a single full set of, he doesn't have a single full province here, does he? Just a bunch of random things, so no commandments out of this. This is really disadvantageous. Maybe we wait a little bit longer for him to get killed a little bit, until he has like one settlement here, or maybe, and then we can fed him, and then we just do what we do. Anyway, we'll see next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really, really does help. Blah, 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 blah. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.